everyone, welcome to the reading. This reading will be about Armie Hammer. We're going to be seeing, is this just a misunderstood white boy? Or is he really a demonic freak nasty that's a cannibal trying to eat bitches up? So let's see, what can we see, right? Before I start with all the interesting good questions like is he broke, they say he wasn't left any money, blah blah blah. Let me just see, what's the energies with this guy? What can we see with the energies? What can the energies show us? All right. It's telling me wish fulfillment. We're going to be seeing what that's about. What else is going on with this man? All right. It's telling me the wish fulfillment has to do with something that's a bit shady, though. So we're going to be seeing what that's about. There's also something going on with his mother. So what's being told to me? Or like a woman in his life that's like a mother? This is interesting. Okay, you know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to keep this in the same slot, this full, and yeah, I'm going to do it like that. Okay, so this wish fulfillment, right? It has a shady element to it because the card is sideways. What can we see about this shady wish fulfillment? Strength. Oh, this is beautiful energy. I'm seeing that he's trying to find his own way, his own path, you know, trying to make a way for himself. This Hierophant here is telling me redemption. I'm curious though, why is this strength? What makes it shady? Because I'm seeing that he's trying to find his own path, but why is the energy showing me that it's shady? What can we see? Okay, look, more star. So this is something that he's really been like desiring, wishing over. What can we see? What else can we see? It has to do, it's telling me next chapter in his life. He's focusing on the next chapter of his life. Okay, this Infanta of Pentacles. I don't know if I should say it, guys, because it's kind of crazy, but do I want to say it or do I want to keep it mundane, right? I would just say, like, what type of rituals is this man getting into? Because I was like, why is this shady? It's like, what is he sacrificing to have this new chapter? Let me just put it that way, right? It's like, what is he doing with this Infanta of Pentacles to kind of like have this new beginning? Okay, what's going on with this redemption and all of this? All of that, what can we see? Okay, it's telling me about relating to his foundation. Okay, he's doing some business. That's what I'm seeing about movement in his life. Also, an exchanging of energy. He wants to create art. So it's telling me, I'm going to be real, guys, he's doing things behind the scenes because he wants to be in Hollywood's good graces. It is what it is. The Hierophant represents large, big institutions, right? So I'm seeing that this man, he's involved in some interesting practices. Let me just put it that way. Some interesting occult practices, right? Behind the scenes. I'm going to be asking if he's a cannibal and all that. But, I mean, you know, he's definitely exchanging energy because he wants this collaboration and he wants movement in his life. What can we see with this mother-like figure, right? It's telling me it could be like a girlfriend. This girlfriend could be like a motherly figure to him. What can we see? What's going on with this? Or it could be his wife. I don't know if this man is married. So I don't know why it's phrased to me girlfriend. So what that tells me is if this man is married, then it's another woman here. I didn't Google anything of this man, so I guess I'll be looking into his romantic situation as well. But what can we see about this woman that's like nurturing him and all that stuff? Okay, could she be with him because she think he has money or because he probably do have money? We're going to be seeing, right? Because it's telling me it's conflict with this Five of Wands. Seven of Wands energy, King of Swords. Okay, he knows what it is, though. Whoever this woman is, he knows her angle. He knows how she's coming, right? He's not a stupid man. Even when I seen like a picture of him, just the energy that he gives off is very intelligent. Despite if he, like acts like he's an idiot, because again, I don't know anything of this man. I haven't seen any of the shit that he's involved in from TV shows or movies or whatever. So I'm seeing that there's Queen of Swords here. It's telling me a girlfriend. She's trying to be like a motherly figure to sort of fill gaps that's missing in his life. At the same time, though, he knows what it is because he's a King of Swords himself. So it's almost just like they're both intelligent people. So it's telling me that this isn't sort of getting past him. He knows what it is. Not just that, this situation is full of conflict. Why? Because she wants his resources, this King of Pentacles. Not just that, I would ask her, does she know what she's getting herself involved in? The Seven of Wands. It's difficult energy. So let's see what's going on with this final slot. This sort of, new chapter as well with the Fool. So we have a new chapter. Okay, still dealing with betrayal, still dealing with hurt, still dealing with pain. At the same time, this man truly wants to work. That's what I'm seeing. He truly wants to work. That's a big deal. But what this Ace of Swords is telling me is people see right through him. So people are hiding their children, hiding their wife, because we're already seeing here some crazy shit going on. Let me just put it that way, right? So it's kind of just like people, they have suspicions about him. The Ace of Swords represent truth. It also represents understanding the reality of things. So, okay, it is what it is. Let me ask, is this man broke? Or does he have money? What can we see? Is this man broke? Or does he have money? What can we see? Okay, Ace of Wands. Okay, this is tough. Death here and sideways card. The Queen of Pentacles. I would say, I don't know anything of him. I don't know if his parents are dead. I think his father passed away, if I'm correct. I don't know if his mother's alive or not. But let me just say that his mother is not a supportive figure, especially when it comes to money. I'm seeing that promises of money that didn't go through exactly like how he thought. Let me just put it that way. This Ace of Wands is all about energy. Also, this is a mother here, so this is definitely about a mother's energy. We've seen early on at the start of reading, he might have some mother issues because that girlfriend's energy was showing that she's trying to be like a mother-like figure to him. I'm seeing that this money situation has been nothing but conflict and death. It's telling me he didn't receive the money like he thought. Is he completely broke? Oh, of course not. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's some shady shit going on. I'm seeing the mother not trying to have him receive the money that he deserved. So whether she's dead or not or alive, it's telling me she put certain stipulations on his money. It's telling me full of blockages, full of pain. What's the header? And what's summary? At the end of the day, this guy has connections, guys. It's like, these rich white people. I don't know what you call it. They have certain holdings and shit, right? Where it's kind of just like their money's tied up in different things. That's what I'm seeing here. At the end of the day, he has money. The energy is telling me it's true. Is he kind of almost fighting for his money? Oh, yeah, most definitely as well. Was it just given to him really smoothly? No. Are there certain stipulations with him receiving this money? Most definitely. At the end of the day, though, this king crowning it is telling me that he's going to be receiving his money. So whatever went on with his mother to try to stop his money, it's telling me, like, this woman, it's almost like a difficult energy. Like, she didn't want him to be spoiled. So she wants him to go through shit. That's what I'm seeing. But at the end of the day, he's gonna get what he deserves. Whether people like him or not, I'm gonna be seeing if he's like evil and all that. I'm gonna be seeing what's his personality like once I clear the slate. But what I'm seeing here is, again, it was a fight. The two swords. He wasn't sure what was gonna happen. He was uncomfortable. The two swords represent being uncomfortable. It also represents instability and not knowing. I'm seeing that this situation with money created a lot of instability in his life, but at the end of the day, he's going to be receiving his money, so that's good. You know, I'm all about people getting what they deserve and shit. So yeah. What can we see as far as this occult thing? Because the Infanta shit popped up. So what can we see? Like, what is happening with that? With the baby and shit. What is he doing with the babies and shit to do what he has to do to get this money? You see, this star is always popping up. Now, for us mundane people, the star can represent prayer, but when we talk about the occult, really, what's going on with the star? It's telling me some pretty interesting dark connections. Let me just put it that way. Is this a karmic situation? I'm gonna be honest, yeah, it's a karmic situation, but it's telling me it's the reality of what he's involved in. It just is what it is. I'm seeing that he doesn't get joy from it. So it's something, because I'm going to be asking about the cannibal stuff, but it's telling me it's something deeper going on here. This isn't just like a man that's putting babies in the oven and he's like happy about doing it. Whatever is going on with that infanta energy, it's telling me that it's just the nature of his world, the nature of his reality. The Ace of Swords again. It's the nature of his world, the nature of his reality. Could people judge him based off of what he's involved in? Oh, most definitely, with this justice and shit. But at the end of the day, this is how he has his breakthrough. It's like whatever he's involved in that he's doing, that's occult. That's how he's going to have his breakthrough. That's how, like, doors are going to be open for him. At the end of the day, it's telling me he has a lot of love to give. So it's just like people need to stop judging him. And I know that sounds really crazy, but when I come to these readings, I don't like necessarily judge or anything like that. Like, I might make jokes, but I'm really in the mellow energy right now. So I'm not really like, yeah, in a vibe where it's like, oh my God, I'm going to be so extra. I'm just chilling for the most part. And I do understand that we all have different cultures, different traditions. And if this man has a tradition that he's just stuck in, he just has to do what he has to do. People might not like it, but I mean, what Muslims have their religion, their culture, their shit, what they do. Christians, the same things, like Buddhists and spiritualists and whatever you want to call it. Like, everyone has their own shit. And sometimes it's not pretty what ends up happening behind the scenes. But, I mean, I'm not the Most High, so I can't snap my fingers and make things right. So what I'm just seeing here is that it's like something that he has to do. It just is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, it's telling me that this man, yeah, he doesn't like doing it, is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that he doesn't like doing what he has to do behind the scenes, but at the end of the day, he's a passionate being. It's giving me, he has a magnetism to himself. He has immense passion. Also, my apology for all the loud noise next door. The lady and her son, they're both autistic. What I'm seeing, though, is that, yeah, he has a lot of passion to give and a lot of energy. So, I mean, yeah, it just is what it is. Let me see. Is this man, is he a Batman? It's telling me pull from this deck and this deck. So let's see. Is this man, like, what can we see about his personality? Is he just demonic? What's going on? Because they're saying he's a cannibal and all that. So, he harms himself, though. He thinks that he's smart. You know, it's like what Lady C says. What? Clever by half, stupid by whole. That's all. That sounds funny because, you know, it could be like ho or ho. So what I'm seeing here is that the Seven of Swords, this man, he thinks that he's smart, but he harms himself. He might talk too much, kind of like me. What else can we see about this man? Okay, I'm actually drawn not to leave it in the future slot and the spiritual slot list. Okay, he's really like a family man. It's telling me someone that's a family man. It's telling me that he loves his family. He has respect for his family, which is really great. Okay, but there's been issues with his family, is what's being told to me, with how the cards is like jumping out and shit. It's saying he loves his family, but he has issues with his family. What I'm seeing though here, this King of Wands, he could be a bit of a narcissist. He could be a bit of a narcissist. The energy is just telling me it's true. So I'm seeing a man that thinks that he's smart, but he's kind of stupid. He does stupid shit. He might talk too much. Not just that, he loves his family. Not just that, he's a self-absorbed man. Not just that, he might be, I don't know, that's why it's telling me like controlling with money. Desperate for money, doing the most when it comes to money. The Queen of Wands. This man, he has mother issues, mommy issues. I mean, that's what I'm seeing. He has mother issues. And that's really fascinating to me. Because I'm seeing that, like, issue with, I don't know. There's a lot of baggage here. This Knight of Wands represent like filth, dirt. It's telling me it's something going on with his mother, this Queen of Wands. I don't know, it's just like this mother energy I'm getting. I know that this is the King of Wands and this is the Queen of Wands, but it's actually telling me that this is his mother. It's telling me it's something going on with his mother. A lot of baggage, a lot of dirt, a lot of pain. Let's pull from this deck now. What can we see? He's trying to... It's telling me he's dealing with some sort of contention where it's like he's trying to pull worlds together. It's like his own world because he comes from a different world, a rarefied world. He's trying to like reconcile that with like everyday people type shit. That's just what I'm seeing with this pulling together. Look, the 10 of Cups. He's really a family man. This is actually really beautiful energy. I think it's really beautiful, right? Because it gives... This is showing the human side of, like, these people, you know? Like, I get, like, not everyone in Hollywood is, like, someone that's important or someone that comes from something. I get that. Like, even if they try to pretend like sometimes they do, it's, like, bullshit. I'm saying, like, this man, he's, like, the genuine article, but at the same time, it's giving, like, a deep perspective of what he is and how he is. This is a man that loves his family. So... I really respect that, you know, as a Capricorn and shit. Like, I really, you know, Capricorn sun, I appreciate this, you know. Like, that's honorable to me. Like, when people love and respect their family and shit. That's decent. At the same time, though, it's like issues. I don't know why it's like this mother issue keeps popping up. You know, I don't want to make this into a reading about his mother and all that. Like, yeah, that's one thing I don't want to do. But it's just saying that, like, I don't know, issues with his mother, issues with his family, feeling betrayed, feeling neglected, being neglected, dealing with hurt, dealing with pain, trying to reconcile that even. So, I mean, you know, it's tough. Having to put bad things to bed, to rest. So I don't know what's going on with his 4th house. Might be something going on in his 4th house. It might be a planet that's aspecting it. Something is going on that's caused him pain, trauma, needing to heal. But yeah, but at the end of the day, he's a strong being, a strong man. He knows who he is, what he is. He has a strong spirit. So, you know, like, cards could have popped up, like the devil and different shit. You see, it's not like, yeah, it was nothing like demonic and shit. And we'd be seeing the cannibalism and all that. But what I'm seeing here is that, like, if he is involved in some, you know, some occult things behind the scenes, it's just part of his world. You know, he can't help that. You know, it's like, I can't help what I am. He can't help what he is. Like, it just is what it is. Like, you can't help what you are. It's just certain shit when you're involved in a particular world. So like I understand that from a human perspective, but what I'm seeing here is that he's actually a decent person. I'm not seeing anything that's crazy. This is giving us like normal everyday life people shit, which again is like beautiful, like, you know. Let me ask, what can we see about this cannibalism shit? Is it just like a kink in a moment? Was he just high, like just talking shit? Is it kind of like spillage from the things that he does as far as the cult shit? Like, what can we see? Tell me from this deck and this deck. So let's see. What can we see about this cannibalism shit? The world, okay. His world is popping up. The Three of Wands. He's from a different world, guys. Judgment, yeah, he's from a different world than us. That's just what I'm seeing with the world. The world can actually represent being on an island as well, right? Some tarot decks, they have just an island, and that would be the world. It's telling me he's just on a separate island. It just is what it is, that there's distance. The Three Wands, the Two Wands can represent like having to travel or like a distance of water, things like that. It's telling me that he's just in a different world than us. I'm gonna just put it that way. To give this a mundane spin, because let me give this a mundane spin, right? You see, I'm feeling very diplomatic today. To give this a mundane spin, it would be the equivalent of a Catholic. You know how they say like they're the body of Christ and all the crazy different rituals they do? Like obviously thousands of years has passed, so no one's eating the body of Christ and doing all that type of crazy occult shit, right? So like, you know, it's certain rituals that go on. Maybe that's just what it is. He has to do certain rituals and it's not so intense as people might assume. I should be like a spokesperson for the Illuminati and shit. You guys need to pay me, guys, right? We can make it happen. But what I'm seeing here is that judgment, though, people, it's just telling me like people's perceptions. Judgment isn't just karma and all of that. Because if you guys think about it, right, these families that really have been doing things that's a cult in like certain families that do crazy shit. Like I've been researching this one family. It's like really fascinating as hell to me. Like one of their coat of arms is made from like actual human skeletons and shit, and they're like involved in all sorts of fascinating, crazy shit. And like, yeah, I ain't gonna get into it too much, but it's kind of just like if you think about it, because everyone wants to talk about karma and all this shit, right? How come these families haven't been toppled yet? How come they haven't been like made extinct yet, right? And some of these families, you know, so they say, they can stretch their lineage back like hundreds, some of them even like 1,000+ years old, right? And it's kind of just like, you know, if we listen to like everyday tarot readers and shit like that, you know, everyone's basically dying that like got you fired and shit. Like, let me talk about this because it's funny, right? Like, if you watch, like, the everyday tarot readers, that's like, you know, what they're doing is cool. You know, they're trying to empower people and give people, like, motivation and shit. They're basically, like, motivational speakers. But it shows how kind of full of shit it is in a way, because it's like, okay, well, if those regular people that they talk about in their readings, right, they might be like, oh, you know, you got a boss that got you fired. You know, it's a woman that slept with your husband that fucked your man, and now she has a baby on the way, and then she even stole money from you and got you kicked out of your home and got you divorced, and spirit's telling me that she's finna die, and even her kids are gonna die, and that her lineage is a cursed lineage, and they're gonna die. It's like over some shit like that, right? Meanwhile, we're talking about families that have really caused some of the biggest devastations in the world, that's been a part of some of the most demonic shit you can ever, like, think of, but they've had a continual line for hundreds of, like, yeah, some would say even thousands of years, right? So that tells you that we're not all equal, right? Like, maybe for you and I, if we did something crazy, I'll speak for myself. Like, if I do something crazy, like Saturn beats my ass, that's just me personally. I've seen some people where, you know, they do crazy shit and then they get their ass beat a little bit later on. You know, some people get their ass beat, like instant karma, instantly. It's telling me, like, some of these families, what do they have the okay? They have some sort of blessing. I know some people might want to say it's a curse or whatever, but they have some sort of pass. They have a hall pass to do some demonic crazy shit, right? It just is what it is. Now, I get there's more to it than that. I'm just kind of explaining it in a more black and white way, just for simplicity. But I say that for what it's worth, right? Because what I'm seeing here is, like, again, a world. He's from a separate world than us. It's a distance, right? It's a distance. Shit, I'm from a separate world from you guys as well. I'm in my own situation. Like, it just is what it is. Like, we're kind of technically all in our own separate world and shit. There's some people that have a herd-like reality, and I guess maybe lucky for them if they have that sort of reality, like when people have like the same exact situation, they've been brought up the same way, they have the same exact families, the same exact friends, the same exact backgrounds and situations. I call that a herd-like situation. So if you come from a herd situation, that's good for you. Some of us don't. I don't. Now, that being said, people would judge this situation. So I got into all that to say that judgment isn't just karma and all that shit, right? Because then everyone would be goddamn dying, then that's doing something shady. What this is about is people judging you. People judging and shit. What's going on? I mean, for him, it's about abundance, guys. This is all about abundance. Not just that. This is just what he has to do spiritually. The Seven of Cups is a very spiritual energy. Not only is it about illusions, not only is it about opportunities, not only is it about dreams, but it speaks of the different layers of the spiritual ethers. You guys are getting an esoteric breakdown of these cards sometimes when I be getting into it, like, right, for you guys. So it's kind of just like, this represents the spiritual ethers. This is just something, again, he has to do. See the guy pointing at it? This is what he has to do, the different spiritual ethers, the different spiritual layers. It's a different situation than us, in our situation. Let me just say, I've never gotten 2 decks before of the same deck. This is the only deck that I got where it's like I got another version of it. Like, I got a new deck that's like this. I did that because I actually really love this deck. This deck is a very, very, very highly spiritual, very powerful deck. And it's going out of print. So it's kind of just like, yeah, So I got like a real version while I can. Because, when decks go out of print, because it's technically out of print now, it's kind of just like, it's still probably going to be sold in the stores for probably like, or not the stores, but like online for the next like 4-3 years at most, 4 years at most, 4 3 years. And then after that, then it's going to be like Temu versions of the goddamn deck and shit, and it's going to be peeling. So yeah, I had to get a new version of this. But when I'm seeing though, more spiritual ether energy, the six of swords, excuse me, it's telling me this is just what he has to do to have his smoother waters. In the, like with the Aztecs and stuff like that, the Mayans, Inca, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, their like rituals is a little bit more complex. The Europeans just made it demonic and made it a little bit more like just stupid. Because it was a lot more going on. A lot of the shit that like you hear about it is just propaganda to make them seem a particular way. I say that for what it's worth. I ain't going to break that down because I'm already too long-winded. Let me just say that what they were doing, allegedly, right? It's like they're not going to sue me, but allegedly, it was kind of just like for the betterment of themselves and their society, and it was like rites that they had to perform to have smoother waters, right? What is the Six of Swords? Headed to smoother waters. So it's saying to me, whatever he has to do, whatever ritual, as far as like the cannibalism, the crazy shit, it's kind of just like about smoother waters. It's maintaining traction, maintaining proper health in their world, in their society, whatever, right? And this is how they maintain their wheel of fortune. So, okay, I feel like that was very deep. We're going to be seeing next, is he like a rapist? Is he abusing the bitches and all that type of shit? So, yeah, let's see. You see? And I just remembered. I was saying that I was supposed to see what's going on with the Cannibal shit with this deck as well. So let's see. What's going on with the Cannibal shit? So we got like a breakdown, right? What else can you see? About his stability. You see, guys, you see how I was telling you? You guys probably be thinking like, oh, JB speaking out of his ass and shit. But look at the cards. It's explaining and showing it. You know, showing us what it is. What is the Four of Pentacles? The Four of Pentacles is about stability, right? Okay. So it's telling me to do it like this. It's about the stability. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that a lot of this cannibalism, I'm going to be real with you guys, it's all about stability. Just like right off the bat. It's like right, I don't know, it's telling me, for him it's about, this is a path that he has to follow. It's about, for him it's about being on the right path. That's just what I'm seeing. About him being on the right path. I'm not justifying it, whatever. But it's just telling me that this is something he just has to observe. Because the Two of Pentacles can represent something you don't want to do, something that you have to do, but you're on the fence about, and you go back and forth, back and forth. This is something he has to train at, something he has to practice, because he's being watched. And I don't know why it's giving me mother energy again. I don't know anything of his mother. This makes me want to like Google like what's going on with his mother. Because it's just like, I don't know, he's being watched. Being overseen. Overseen. Someone's observing what he does. It's like something he has to do. Let me just put it that way. In the spiritual slot, what's going on? The moon. It's a cult, guys. It's a cult. You guys know I break down the slots in like all my previous readings. I ain't going to be doing that anymore moving forward. But what I'm seeing though in the spiritual slot is it's telling me rituals, occult, whatever gods they believe in. Because when we speak about gods, right, when we're not referring to the actual God like the Most High, I call them essences. Like that's how it makes sense to me. So what I'm seeing here is that, you know, whatever essences that they're tapping into, it's just a requirement for them. So I'm definitely seeing some occult shit. What's going on with this card in reverse? The Three of Swords. I mean, again, like I was telling you, it's not something that he enjoys, this Three of Swords in reverse. It's telling me that it's been a painful journey for him, that he has to just submit. Let me before I ask, because I don't know like if has Hollywood blackmailed him. Let me get through the rest of this. The Two of Wands. I don't know, I was talking about new chapter again, so I'm seeing a new chapter. I'm also seeing structure. The Emperor represents structure. It's like for him to have this new chapter, this has to be part of his structure. Is Hollywood, like, did Hollywood set him up? Is he just stupid, or did Hollywood set him up? Right? Because that's interesting. Like, is it because he didn't want to do this crazy shit? And so, like, it's almost like demonizing him. What can we see? Did Hollywood demonize this man? The Ace of Cups? I don't know why it's like this mother energy is always popping up to me. The Sun. It's crooked energy. The Sun. Justice, the Tower, the Eight of Wands. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be real with you. Whatever happened with that leak, I don't know, like if however it happened. To be honest, I didn't Google it. I only heard about it in passing, so I don't know how it happened exactly. I don't know if it was on video. I don't know like how this came out about him supposed to be like, I guess, a cannibal and shit. What I'm seeing though is that, I don't know, something about his mother being involved again. So this could either be his mother's family, something going on, like, I don't know, some sort of bylaws. I don't know. It's something going on with his mother again. I'm not going to even try to look into that. It's just too much energy. Not just that. What is the Sun? The Sun is actually Hollywood stardom, right? There's no brighter luminary in the sky but the Sun. So I say that for what it's worth, right? Because we're getting Hollywood here with the sun. So Hollywood's popping out, right? Then it became justice. It's telling me that there's some sort of battle behind the scenes. Some sort of battle, and energy is telling me it's true. There's some sort of shady battle behind the scenes where it's almost just like, it's telling me, watch how I put this. So you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to just say it's a battle behind the scenes. I'm not going to even get into it any deeper, guys. I'm going to just say it's a battle behind the scenes. Right, so this is why this leak, this is why this shit came out about him being a cannibal and stuff like that, and the tower, someone trying to bring him down as well. Not just that, someone trying to direct evil eye at him. If we talk about like the evil eye, negative energy, cards that can show that is the 7 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. So I'm seeing here people directing negative energy, people trying to bring him down. People trying to ruin him. It's telling me not to look too deeply about this. So, okay, I'm gonna move on now, guys. I think I covered it the best I could. What can we see? Is this man just like a rapist and all that shit? Just like raping bitches and shit, or being like very fucked up with women? What can we see? Like what? There's been challenges. It's telling me. Okay, things have been swept under the rug as well. The Ace of Swords, there's truth here. That's what I'm seeing, truth. 4 Cups, there was shit that went on sexually. You see the shit, right? It's telling me that there's truth here. Not just that, it's telling me that things did go on. This is a sexual scene here, right? 4 Cups also represent people not being happy about what went down. I'm seeing with this 8 of Wands, it's biting his ass. He felt like it was done, but now like it's like came back at him. So what I'm seeing here, that a man, he was doing the most sexually with these women, like not making them happy, treating them like whores, because this is a whorehouse. So it's telling me that he was just doing fucked up shit as far as sexually with these women. So it's telling me that's truth to what they were saying. I don't know exactly what they were saying. I just seen it in passing. So I don't like know whatever they said, it's truth to it. That's just what I'm seeing. Not just that the card is showing us what it is, that he was rough with these women, that he was shady. Not just that, this 8 of Wands was telling me is a connection was made. So these women, they're not just random women. A connection was legit. Not only is the connection legit, like it actually happened, these aren't just women that just like spawned out of nowhere. It's telling me that now it's like biting his ass. He thought he could like leave it behind. Now it's coming after his dumb ass. Oh, damn. A lot of it been swept under the rug because of who he is with this magician and his affiliations. So he might, be like a humble guy in ways, but at the end of the day, he used his connections to shut this thing up. The Knight of Swords, he talks too much as well. He's reckless. The 6 of Pentacles, he has to watch out because give and take. Yeah, he might be doing things behind the scenes in buildings and shit in temples. Regardless of that, when you're kind of doing things in the normal world and you're doing too much of it with these normal people and they're not in the actual temple where you do your rituals and shit, people talk. So he needs to be smart. He needs to be smart. It's telling me pull more cards. So let's see. The Fool, he was foolish. A new chapter. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, he got out of this because of money. So his connections again. So it is what it is. So it's telling him he's going to have a new beginning and he got out of this because of money. Let me ask, will he ever have a role in Hollywood again? Or is he just done for? And I'm going to leave it here. It's telling me to pull from this cool deck. So let's see. The Moon. Okay. Structure. I mean, he's going to have a role, but it's telling me it might be small. It might not be up to his satisfaction. It is what it is. At the end of the day, there are certain strings in Hollywood that's been pulled. People don't like him, is what's being told to me. Let's tell me it's true. Let me just ask before I get to the rest of this. Why do people not like him in Hollywood? Like, why is he such a hate figure, right? What is going on? Why are they just like, what is going on? The High Priestess. Strength. The Nine of Wands. Okay. People hate what he's connected to. Not just that, he offended some sort of woman. He did something to some sort of woman that had some sort of connection. I'm gonna just put it that way. Whatever he did, it's telling me he offended some woman that had her own connections, that had her own abundance and shit, that had her own fucking sacrifices in a fucking temple and shit. So this is telling me a connected woman that he did shit to. Not just that, again, relating to the mother as well. There's a lot of things going on with the mother energy. Not just that, he might do too much. Because at the end of the day, it's telling me that he is a humble guy, but he has a tremendous spirit. So, you know, when people have a tremendous spirit, they have immense strength and shit, people tend to hate that. So it's telling me people hate his strength. Not just that, it's because he is protected as well. When you're protected and you have some sort of blessing, and, you know, people feel like you're on high, people want to bring you down. They know he's about some shit, so they want to bring him down because they know he's actually of some shit. That's what I'm seeing. Now, moving forward, I asked about Hollywood. I'm seeing that the power structures and shit, they're looking at the past. So he won't be able to get over the past. That's going to be a challenge for him. That's going to be a challenge. You see this nose, right? Now, I was going to make a joke about the nose, but I'm not going to go there in Hollywood. So you guys could put two and two together. What you think I was going to say, right? But if I said it, then people were going to like start talking shit to me, so I couldn't even go there. Right? But stereotypes exist for a reason. Ooh. What I'm seeing, though, is that the Nine of Cups, I mean, he's going to be good regardless. So, like, fuck you guys in Hollywood that don't like him and shit. He's good, shit. Y'all thinking y'all going to bring him down and shit? He's going to do what he wants to do. The fuck? At the end of the day, he's going to have certain growth. It's going to be small. I'm seeing it's going to be small, but if he ever has like big roles again, it's because they're really going to be pushing for it. Because it's like an evolution here. We go from the Page of Cups to the King of Cups. But what's the substance behind it? It's the Five of Pentacles. So it's telling me the substance behind it, it might be actually just the money. Now, I know that the Five of Pentacles speak of being broke. Obviously, this is not his situation. So what I'm seeing here is depletion, because the Five of Pentacles could represent a depleted energy. It represents not having a lot backing you up. So it's kind of just like, okay, I don't know. Again, I haven't seen whatever he's involved in, but saying like his talent, it's not so much where it's like they absolutely need him, right? He's not a titan in the industry where it's like his talent is like fucking turning out numbers and shit and making waves and all sorts of shit. So what I'm seeing here is that he's just an industry baby. Let me put it that way. Even though he's not an actual industry baby, he's about some shit, but he's like an industry baby. So if he wants to be exalted in Hollywood, he's going to be exalted in Hollywood. That's what I'm seeing at the end of the day. Like, right? Like people behind the scenes and shit, if you want to call them like producers or whatever, other people, they're kind of just like, we know what it is, right? The people that run the industry, they're just like, we know what it is. Like, he don't really have the substance behind him. It's just that he's being pushed and he's being backed. So I'm saying that it's up to him if he wants it or not. Let's pull from this deck, and I'm going to leave it here. Okay, the King of Cups. Look at you see how, have you guys noticed how, like, whenever I've been looking into his energy, like a lot of the matching cards come out sometimes. Either it's like how we've seen the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, or like now the King of Cups, the King of Cups. I think that's been happening a lot in his reading. I haven't been keeping track of it, but I've definitely noticed it, right? It's like synchronicities. What that's telling me is that this man, he's really connected. Not only is he really connected, he's really in tune and in balance. He's really in tune and in balance with himself. That's what I'm seeing here. You see, they're even looking at each other, the King of Cups and the King of Cups. It's telling me that this dude would be a fun dude to hang out with. I've been doing a lot of readings on like different celebrities and shit, even individuals, and it's kind of just like sometimes the energy isn't the most fun. It's showing me like behind the scenes, this guy's actually fun when he's not doing any of like the crazy demonic shit. That he's actually a real chill dude. Like he's really cool. Okay. This situation, though, of Hollywood and this scandal, it really brought his energy down. He felt betrayed. He felt like they did him dirty because they did. At the end of the day, it's going to be his choice. It's going to be his choice. Now, let me explain it. So I'm seeing a guy. He wants to be involved in this industry. He wants to be involved in this world. The King of Cups represent a serious offer, right? When we speak of like offers and shit, even work. This is a serious offer. He's really about that life. He really wants to be in the Hollywood world. At the end of the day, he received some sort of injury. Not just that, this was a blow to his confidence. So it's like his enemies almost did get the best of him because they did bring him down. They did make him sad and shit. Not just that, they created a lot of instability with the Two of Swords, where it's like now he actually have to work and shit. So yeah, he might be an industry baby. Yeah, he can get himself exalted if he actually works hard enough, but there's still work, right? It isn't like him just like popping up saying, okay, put me in this and put me in that, and I want to be like this big star, blah, blah, blah. No, he actually has to work out deals. It's telling me negotiate. And he's going into it blind. Not just that, he's surrounded by a lot of enemies. So, like, if, obviously he can't see his reading, but if he sees his reading, I'd be like, dude, you're surrounded by a ton of enemies and shit. Like, they want to totally destroy you and shit. Like, the fuck? Like, the fuck? At the end of the day, though, it's just like, babes, you got the fucking full card that's simmering and shit. So if you want to take this industry by storm, bitch, fucking take it by storm and shit. Whip out your dick and start fucking slapping people with it and say, bitch, I'm gonna be involved in this shit if I want to. Because that's the only way they're gonna fucking respect you. At the end of the day, though, I'm gonna be real. Spiritually, it's just saying that fuck Hollywood. It's the Tower of fucking Babel and shit. That shit's coming down anyway. Like, maybe it's a good thing you're not involved in it. I would say just get involved in charity work and just, like, switch up your whole fucking image and shit because these people don't deserve you. You're too good for it. I'm just being real. You know what I mean? It's not going to make you happy in the long run. It's all artificial. You've seen it. You obviously know. It's just that you want to be involved with something that has some heft to it. And also has like influence, and you're a bit of a narcissist. You like the power and shit. I didn't forget the strength card that kind of popped up like 2 times and shit. So that could also speak of narcissism and the King of Wands energy. You're a bit of a narcissist, an attention bitch, an attention whore. It's okay. Like, I get it. But like at the end of the day, it's kind of just like these people don't deserve you, and Hollywood's coming down anyway. So fuck them. I feel like this was a very fucking insightful reading, guys. Take care. It was awesome.